and welcome to Prudent News. Now look at the headlines. Mining buffer zone issue almost resolved. 1 kilometer mining buffer zone in wildlife sanctuaries conceded. 28 mines under the 1 kilometer zone. High Court orders shifting of cattle from Goa meat complex to the cattle farm of Goa Samvardhan Kendra. 115 cattle handed over, issue still unresolved. Government to start coupon system for school students from next year. Students can avail stationery with these coupons. 90% books by 20th June. Over 50% police officials detected of diabetes, 5% of hypertension, 178 personnel go through medical test. Doctors advise lifestyle modification. And one more mines department staff commits suicide. 30-year-old field assistant Sunny Pereira ends his life. And now the news in detail. Mining buffer zone issue is almost resolved. Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar, after meeting Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, informed that 1 kilometer mining buffer zone in wildlife sanctuaries has been conceded. 28 mines in the state will have to be shut down if 1 kilometer buffer zone comes into force. A delegation led by Parrikar met PM on Wednesday. Parrikar briefed media about the meeting. Goa delegation also presented a case for mining package and special status for Goa.
तो फायनल जायत आयला तेमे ताजे रनिंग व्हडलीशी चर्चा what we have proposed except the one small issue where how to tackle the existing mines in that area beyond 500 meters is one which is slightly not decided so far. The rest of the issues I think have been sorted out, they have accepted out. सगळेकडे site specificच आहा. It's 1 kilometer we have said. Looks like so far they are in agreement with whatever we have. 1 kilometer subject to natural boundary. If the river is flowing, then river is the boundary. त्या 1 किलोमीटरान म्हाका दिसता कितें तरी 27 कितें तरी मायनी येता 27-28 कितें तरी मायनी येता ताज्या संदर्भातलो निर्णय ठरपाचो आहा पण बफर झोन वॉज नॉट अ फोकल पॉयंट सिन्स बफर झोन इज ऑलमोस्ट सेटल्ड हिज बॉडी लँग्वेज वॉज क्वायट पॉझिटिव्ह जे फिलींग येता जेवल्यान ही वॉज क्वायट इंटरॅक्टिव्ह ही इंटरॅक्टेड क्वायट अ बीट इकॉनॉमीक इंटॅक्ट डायरेक्ट राज्याचेर म्हणजे 1,500 कोटी रुपया रेव्हेन्यू कर्टेल जालो वीच इज अबाउट ऑलमोस्ट 25% ऑफ द total revenue. 20% GDP impact zalo. The central government has lost around 7,000 crores. Local economy म्हणून बँकेचेर साधारण 1,650 कोटी रुपया loans हे NPA जावपाक लागल्या. त्यामुळे we have demanded that central government and state government coordinate and put up the issue before the Supreme Court. प्रायम मिनिस्टरान आपल्या आमकां इंस्ट्रक्शन दिल्या की ती मायन मिनिस्ट्रीची आनी आमच्या डिपार्टमेंटाची मिटींग घडोवन हाडपाक लॉ ऑफिसर्स शूड मीट टू वर्क आउट बरें म्हणजे तांचे एनवायरमेंट मायन्स डिपार्टमेंट आनी आमचे एनवायरमेंट मायन्स डिपार्टमेंट जे कन्सर्न ऑफिशियल्स आसा तांची मिटींग घडोवन हाडपाक financial package he has asked me to raise the issue with finance minister घडोवन फुडल्या 10-15 दिसा भितर ऑफिसरांची मिटींग घडोवन हाडूंक जाय आनी 21 तारखेक आमच्या प्लॅनिंग बोर्ड ऑफ सेंट्रल प्लॅनिंग कमिशना फुडें गोंय राज्याची ह्या आसा मिटींग आहा त्या ताज्या आजूबाजूक म्हणजे पयलीं किंवा मागीर फायनान्स मिनिस्टराची मिटींग हांव घडोवन हाडटलो.
High Court has ordered to shift the cattle from Goa meat complex to the cattle farm of Go Samvardhan Kendra in Valpoi. Total 115 cattle have been handed over to Gowansh Raksha Manch. They would be provided 100 rupees every day per cattle to feed them. This was ordered after the hearing in the High Court on Thursday. 132 cattle was in the custody of the Mamledar. Govansh Raksha Manch claims that 17 cattle died due to unhealthy conditions. Govansh Raksha Manch had taken custody of cattle from Goa Meat Complex, but immediately 17 cattle died. Veterinarians at the complex said the cattle died due to fight of the cattle, but Manch claims that the cattle died due to starvation. Now, court has ordered Govansh Raksha Manch to shift the cattle to Walpoi Cattle Farm. The Manch will get 100 rupees after every cattle each day.
Directed that the custody of all the animals should be handed over to the petitioner. The government is to bear the expenses of the feed and the transportation from the Goa Meat Complex to the Walpai farm of the petitioners.
Ponda magistrate had appealed the High Court to auction the cattle at the meat complex, but the court denied to hear the petition as the auctioning of animals is banned by the Supreme Court.
सो आनी दुसरें आसा जे तेंच्यांनी 450 अंडर जे पेटिशन आतां हें फायल केल्लें आसा मॅजिस्ट्रेट क्लेम ताका आमी अपोज करतले इन कमिंग डेज वी वील अपोज फॉर इट फॉर द नॉट टू गिव कस्टडी टू द butchers.
There is no cattle to be slaughtered at Goa Meat Complex. High Court has banned slaughter of imported animals also. Omkar Falari for Prudent. Government will start a coupon system for school students from next year. Students can avail stationery with these coupons. Education Department will notify some stationery shops where students can get raincoats and other stationery items. Education Minister Manohar Parrikar informed that 60% books have been distributed in schools. By 20th June, government would complete 90% distribution.
टेक्स्ट बुक जवळ 60% टेक्स्ट बुक ऑलरेडी वाटप पूर्ण जाल्ल्या. थोड्या जाग्यार थोडी हायस्कुलां कितें करता सगळीं हें उखली ना सगळें मेळसर उखली ना म्हणटा पूण म्हणजे एकूण एक टायटल आमी तांकां आतां सांगलां की तुमी टायटल तुमकां दिलें 3 दिसां भितर उखललें नाल्यार आमी दुसऱ्याक अलॉट करतले. इट इज टेकिंग सो लॉंग बिकॉज द नंबर ऑफ टायटल्स आर 96. नंबर ऑफ स्टुडंट्स इनवॉल्वड आर 2 lakh. नंबर ऑफ एज्युकेशनल इन्स्टिट्यूट आर नियर 2000 एंड बुक वजन जे बुकांचें आहा तें जवळ 400 टनाच्या वयर आसा. आय एम कन्सिडरींग नेक्स्ट इयर टू distribute the book through the booksellers like it used to be earlier and give students the coupon. So students won't have to pay. Both notebook, raincoat, फुडल्या वर्सा हे coupon system चेर आमी we will finalize some 30, 40, 50 book stall, raincoat supplier, uniform makers, local and ते कुपनां भुरग्यांक दितले तांकां आमी काही रेट फिक्स करून दितले जाचेर कोणें जाय थंय वचचें. इफ A is supplying better than B, you go to A. We are not making compulsory to go anywhere. We will just identify at least 2-3 supplier in a one taluka minimum. So you go and pick up of your choice. So next year we will implement this scheme. ONU ते फक्त युनिफॉर्मा खातीर आमी ONU करता ती. पण ONU आमी साधारण 20 ते 25 तारखे भितर 90% डिस्ट्रिब्युशन सोंपयतले. ऑर्डर भरपूर पयली दिल्ली पण पोरू ज्या हाका दिल्लो सीडीज बुकाच्यो जाका ऑर्डर पोरू ज्याची ऑर्डर गेली म्हणून दुसऱ्याक मेळ्ळी ती. द रेट कोटेड बाय अदर पर्सन वॉज चिपर. सो ही गॉट इट. ही वॉज नॉट रिवर्सिंग द सीडीज इन अ स्मूथ वे.
One more mining department staff committed suicide at Margaon. Field attendant Sunny Pereira committed suicide at his residence in Ake. He was 30 years old. His body was shifted to Hospicio Margaon for post-mortem. Cause behind the suicide is not known. He was working from last 5 years in the Mines and Geology department. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.